We have spent decades trying to build the perfect mind, an artificial intelligence that never tires, never ages, and never dies. A system entirely free from the decaying biology that limits human beings. But recently, computer scientists started intentionally writing biological rhythms, simulated hormone cycles and daily fluctuations, back into the code of these machines. This research addresses a specific bottleneck in intelligence, the need to discern what is relevant. By introducing rhythmicity, researchers provide a filter for the infinite possibilities an agent faces, allowing for the creative problem-solving that a consistent, unwavering output fails to achieve. We tend to resist this logic in our own lives. Meaning management theory suggests that human psychology is heavily influenced by our innate drive to build defenses against biological wear and the fear of our own extinction. 25 centuries ago, the Tao Te Ching offered a different perspective on these defenses. Laozi observed that the universe functions with total impartiality, treating all things like straw dogs, objects used in a ritual and discarded the moment their purpose is served. If even artificial minds require cycles of wear and rest to function, our struggle to avoid nature's impartial rhythms may be the primary driver of our psychological distress. This synaptic clock shows individual synapses accumulating memory traces over set intervals. They act as a physical metronome dictating our subjective perception of time. External inputs, like light pulses, force this information flow to pause, allowing the brain to consolidate what it has learned. This cycle makes sleep an evolutionary necessity. An organism must enter a state of reduced activity to generalize knowledge and maintain its neural circuitry without the system becoming overloaded. Laozi's ancient warning about sensory overstimulation mirrors this biological reality. He noted that lashing out against the need for rest and emptiness leads to rapid exhaustion and a loss of connection to one's original nature. Our energy and consciousness function as strict cyclical loops. They demand submission to periods of inactivity to remain sustainable. We often interpret the finality of these biological cycles as a tragedy, as an evil, or even a divine punishment. Philosopher Corliss Lamont argued a different view. He described biological death as a necessary technology, allowing organic species to evolve over 3 billion years. Every conscious being has made a biological bargain. We relinquish the blind, mechanical multiplication of simple cells in exchange for a brief, complex lifespan capable of feeling and seeing the world. At the ecosystem level, physical decomposition provides the foundation for new life. As tissues degrade, they break down into nutrients that feed the entire biosphere. This returns us to the straw dog. Nature creates an organism, utilizes its presence in the cycle, and discards the form to allow for the next generation of vitality. Biological death acts as the engine of dynamic change, providing the necessary space and energy for human existence to remain possible. The trap of modern life is the desire for total control. We attempt to play the role of the universal judge, trying to dictate the natural decay and rhythms of our careers, our bodies, and our relationships. Laozi compared this to a novice trying to use the great carpenter's axe. When you attempt to forcefully wield power over life and death, you often injure your own hands while the wood remains unchanged. A more resilient path involves recognizing our place in the universal hierarchy. In this view, humans follow the laws of the earth, and the earth follows the impartial, unfolding rhythm of the Tao. This is the essence of Wu Wei, yielding like water. By adopting softness and moving in sync with the cycles of decay and renewal, we gain the strength to endure the current rather than fighting it. Freedom comes from stopping the war against nature's metronome. We find peace when we accept our fleeting, beautiful place within its rhythm.